Hello, welcome to Vlogmas Day 24. It's Christmas Eve. My 24 days of cheer Advent socks are finished and it's time to give them a little bath. So that they're ready to wear. I'm really pleased with them. I love all the colours. My happy scrappy socks. I thought I'd show you today what I was wearing. I'm wearing my Christmas knits. I'm wearing my sweater that I completed a few weeks ago. It is the Pavement Sweater by Vera Valimaki, and I knit it in Fine Fish Yarns. The nicest fawn I ever met, her Narnia colourway, which I don't think it's showing up but has sparkle through it. So that is my Christmas sweater. I'm wearing that, and I'm also wearing my Christmas socks today. These were last year's Christmas Eve cast on. Again, the yarn is Fine Fish Yarns and it's dashing through the snow, and the pattern was Nutkin by Beth Lapenzi. And I'm wearing these today. I'm keeping my candy cane socks that I knit for tomorrow and my Advent socks for Boxing Day, but this was last year's Christmas Eve cast on. This morning I finished my 24 days of Advent socks and I am thrilled with them. All done. Ends have been woven in and snipped. They have been washed and they are blocking. And I knit these from the Advent calendar minis that I got from the 24 days of Cheer Advent Swap. I was paired up with Kathy Yarnaholic and Kathy was so generous in her swap. This beautiful bag was filled every day with a little mini, a little chocolate, and on other days there were the odd other little treat, and there was a recipe. And it was just such fun every morning to look forward to opening this. So I have all my minis included. I started top down. I think in hindsight I should have gone toe up. But I have all 24 colours in. As I got near the toe, I had to do slightly narrower bands just to get them all in. But they are all there. And this is what I've left over. The minis were so generous that I've quite a lot left. I could certainly get another pair of socks out of it, or I can add it into some crochet. So it was just really, really exciting and fun to do. And the fun hasn't stopped, because in there's one more parcel, which, although I'm severely tempted to open it now, does say the 25th. So I'm actually going to tuck it under the Christmas tree with the rest of the gifts, and I will have that to look forward to tomorrow. I can't wait to see what's inside. I'll post a picture on Instagram and let you see what was on the final day. Later on today, like so many other people, I'm going to be doing the Christmas Eve cast on that Little Bobbins started. And because my needles are now free from my Advent socks, I'm getting all prepared. So I have my needles ready, I have my yarn ready, and I wanted to show you it now at this time of the day when I could get a better representation of the colour. So this is Wool and Vine Yarns Venus Flytrap, and it's a beautiful green, and I think it's going to really work well with the pattern that I'm knitting. And I'm knitting the Little Bobbins 'Twas the Night Before Christmas socks, which have a tree motif on them, and I'll insert a picture of that here. And I love this yarn. It's a beautiful shade of green and it has gold stellina, which is just really sparkly. So I'm really looking forward to getting that cast on. I'm keeping it in my Narnia bag that I made, and this was one of my Advent presents in my sack. And Mrs. Susan Sharp on Instagram gave me this beautiful Courage Dear Heart badge, which is a Narnia reference. And I actually think for my cast on today, I might watch Narnia because it feels quite Christmassy. So I'll be doing that later on, but I just wanted to show you the yarn now that I'm going to be using, and I'm all ready to go. It's dessert making time for tomorrow, and I always have a bit of a giggle because the custard that goes into this is light, which kind of would make you think it's going to be healthy, and then you just look at the mountain of chocolate that goes into this. But it's a firm favourite amongst the kids in particular, and it just has to be done. The chocolate trifle is ready to go in the fridge. I think this is basically everybody's rations of chocolate in one dish. It is absolutely scrummy, and I'm not allowed to eat any of it. I will have to look for an alternative, but everyone else will enjoy. Well, we've made it to the end of Vlogmas. I can't believe 24 days have gone by already, and Christmas Day is tomorrow. All my preparations are done. I think I'm ready. Food's prepared, presents are wrapped and under the tree, so the rest of the time is just going to be spent relaxing now with family. I have my Christmas Eve cast on to hand. I'm going to sit and do that now. I'm enjoying some mulled wine, and it's just going to be a lovely peaceful Christmas. Thank you to all of you who have watched the 24 days and who have supported and watched the podcast this year. We're nearly one. January's the birthday month, but it's just been lovely to go through my Christmas preparations with you and watching everybody else's Vlogmas. So all I can say now is I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, a peaceful, happy and very healthy time with your family and loved ones, whether it's Christmas celebrations you have or just holiday celebrations or simply just time with family. Have a lovely time, and I'll see you possibly next week before the new year with a regular podcast episode. So Merry Christmas and a very happy 2018.